Game Day Picks. I'm Tony Tier from Tony'sPicks.com with you here Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time to have live free picks for today's action. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications. We want you guys live with us. Get the plays in real time here. And of course, participate in our chat room. Shout out to Blake. It's in the chat room today. And of course, I get the plays in real time, get the best numbers. Before we get underway, just a couple of things to let you know about our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. Also love to hear from you guys. So post your picks in the comments below. And our site is Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to some of our long-term passes. You'll see them right there. Ramon and Mindy. Mindy's been on absolute fire here, as you can see here for the year. Nearly 6,000 units of profit. That's amazing. That's based on $100 wager. It's tops with any of these multi-capper sites on fire. Ramon doing well. You'll see Nick. We scroll towards the center of the page. You'll find our latest premium picks, our best bets. Each capper can release one best bet per sport. And many are in action today. As you can see, Mindy in action there, morning's team as well. And of course, our $15 premium pick is promotional. Each capper can designate a play from their card as a $15 premium pick to introduce their service to new and existing customers. And of course, our 3-packs offer very good value there. Of course, you can see the orange profit guarantee, meaning it must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back in your account for side credits. That is a profit guarantee. Also, if you prefer, you may purchase off our pick ticker with team versus team information. All right, let's get this one underway this afternoon. With us today, we've got Ramon Scott and Mindy Hahn. So let's get underway here with Game Day Picks. Let's welcome in Mindy Hahn. You'll catch her over at Tony'sPicks.com, where she's been on absolute fire, putting up some great numbers, as you guys have seen here on the intro. Mindy, what's happening?
Again, excited for daytime basketball. Was watching a little bit of that here this afternoon. So yeah, big day here tonight yet.
Yeah, Arch Madness in action. I don't know if that went over, but the trend was always under with these Arch Madness games in this tournament. I didn't catch the final. Actually, I think it way under, right? Yeah, it did. Where did it go? It went over. Okay, so that trend didn't follow here with these Arch Madness unders in the early rounds, or actually the whole tournament. So over today in this one. All right, so we go to AAC action as Houston here hosts Wichita State. Houston laying a bundle here, 16.5. Total is 133.5.
Right. So the Shockers now are winners of the last 3 of 4. They gave Houston a little bit of trouble here last time out. Houston only came away with a 9-point victory, 70-61. The Cougars, on the other hand, riding a huge winning streak here again, and will arguably probably be the best, number 1 seed here in the tournament. Houston doesn't have like the greatest strength of schedule, right? But still, they have the 5th best adjusted defensive numbers, and no matter who they play, they're still sitting 40th in effective field goal percentage. So that's still not bad. I always equate it to like Barry Bonds, right? I mean, maybe on steroids, but he still has to go out there and hit the ball every time. And these guys just continually go ahead and put up those large numbers here. They also have are 17th in the nation in turnover margin, and 4th in the nation in rebounding. Wichita State here, on the other hand, their defense just not so hot, 249th in turnovers and 187th in rebounding. But, they play pretty decent defense, 143rd in the nation effective efficiency here. I mean, I think there's no doubt that Houston's going to win this game, but I really don't want to have much to do with the 16.5, point spread here. So I'm going to take a look at the total, Tony. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take, what did I pick? Over the total. I couldn't read my handwriting there for a second. And I'm, I tell you, I'm like a little bit absent-minded as we were talking about those totals here before this. But I am going to go over the total of 133.5. I actually have this modeled out as high as 146, even though maybe the math is going to be a little bit different when it comes out. I think it's going to be more realistic to be somewhere between a 3 to 7 point game here. I mean, it did go under the total last time, that 71-61 of 121, but I think it's a little bit different here with how each of these teams are playing here right now.
All right, so Mindy here, Wichita State and Houston over 133.5. And of course, Houston's a team you just can't go blindly under with because you know they play that great defense. But if they face a team that's lacking good defensive skill, they've been able to run the totals up. We've seen them put up over 80 points in conference games, and recently is 89 there on Tulane.
Well, exactly, right. I mean, that's the thing with Houston is that they've been really consistent all season long. So it doesn't matter which of these, buckets that I look at, if it's, home and away, they still average about, 76 points. If it's even season long, they average about 76 points. And then on their rolling average, maybe a little bit more like 79 points. So, I mean, they're pretty steady. So Wichita State is the one I'm a little bit concerned about, right? Because it's a little bit different for them with where their buckets have kind of set all season. They've continually gotten better and better and better. And so I think that's why these efficiencies numbers show this as probably more of a little bit over game, expecting them to do better here on offense, right? I wrote down some of those numbers here. So Wichita State, on average, they were scoring 68 points. On the away court, 70. And then if they look at their rolling average here during conference play, it's almost close to 80. So I think with that, plus, as I said, if you can't rebound, you're not going to get those second chance points. Houston's going to be able to take advantage of that. Also, if you're turning the ball over, Houston's going to go ahead and do a lot of fast breaks here, I think, in this one as well. So I'm expecting better than average scoring here from Wichita State. I'm expecting a lot of turnovers, a little bit of messy game. That's why I think it can get better than that 121 of that last 70 to 61 outing.
Yeah, they're giving up, Wichita State giving up 37% from three in conference. They don't force turnovers defensively. Usually when you don't force turnovers because you're giving up too much space to the opposition. Wichita State and Houston over 133.5. This one to have a start time here of 7 Eastern time. All right, Mindy, let's go over at TonySpicks.com where you've been on absolute fire, approaching nearly 6,000 units of profit for 2023. That's the first 2 months of this year, guys. That's amazing performance based on a $100 wager. Just like the rest of the multi-capper sites, they base their leaderboards based on $100 a wager, and we do the same thing. Of course, and tonight we've got lots of action here on from college basketball. Lots of tournaments. Sun Belt continuing their tournaments. We've got Arch Madness as well. Major conferences action as well here. Yeah, I think we have some smaller conferences all the way down to the WCC at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time. Pacific game is also on tonight. So what do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Well, I have 5 games in college basketball here today. Had some few leans here, this morning. Never made any of those plays, but Ramon's out to an early start. Already went 2-0 with Troy coming up here next. So as he was talking earlier, congrats to everyone that purchased his package and won yet this morning. But yeah, I feel like we're going to have another really busy day in college action here. And then, of course, we can't forget about the 4 games in the NBA. I already have 2 that are locked in there. And then, of course, Ramon and I came out with this huge, giant 7-pack in the NHL today via the morning steam. So we have a 7-game package there. So I only have personally 1 game. I put that in there as my guaranteed best bet of the night, the $15 purchase on that one. So yeah, we have a lot of action here. So for me, I'm looking at about 8 games, which is what I had last night, still off of a winning night. So make sure you pick up these packages. And then, of course, look for something a little bit long-term. We kind of discussed to people on the morning's team, we're wondering how to pick up some of these packages or kind of how they work. And, we're talking about getting something a little bit longer-term because your per unit play, right? And so your fee that you pay us in order to, increase that bankroll throughout this time here going into March Madness. If you go ahead and purchase something longer term, you can make a larger profit yourself. So really look into getting something a little bit longer term here. Make sure you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Again, everything that you can do to keep that cash there in your pocket will be to your benefit. So I think we have a little bit of everything out there today, depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for something just for today, maybe a 1 play. I also put out the plays, the late night game. So stuff that starts at 8 p.m. Central, my time. So you can go ahead and pick up something for the late night plays too, if you've run out of Ramon's plays here in the morning. So you can go ahead and check out quite a few different plays and packages, all by some of the best handicappers in the nation here at TonySpicks.com.
That's right. Again, we're with Mindy over at TonySpeaks.com. We'll flash the numbers again. You guys can see it. This is impressive over for the first 2 months of 2023. 5,938 units of profit. That's all documented. You can verify that by going to Mindy's handicapper page. Going down to pick history, you'll see that everything's there on the up and up. Mindy tonight on the board here. Late money maker here. 3-pack up on the board here. Mixing hockey and basketball. Of course, lots of plays up there. Lots of 3-packs. Of course, he's covering different time frames here. Late night as well from College Hoops. A best bet on the board from late night. Also in there with a 5-pack from College Hoops in action there from Mindy Hahn. Get on board. As you can see the numbers, fantastic results here from Mindy here up on the board right now. We see 6-pack, 7-pack in there. There's lots going on right now in a 3-pack. Actually 3 picks, yes. 3 picks up there. 5-pack in here from College Hoops. And of course that best bet on the board right now from Mindy in that late night game. So guys, get on board now. Instead of buying these plays all individually, your best value, as we've talked about, is the longer term pass. And the way Mindy's running, I've always talked about this, the 30-day all sports pass to get all Mindy premium plays here for 30 days. And what's covered there? Well, all her NHL, all her NBA. MLB is also included because baseball starts end of the month, so some baseball in there as well. I don't know, actually not from Mindy. No, Mindy waits a week.
No,
She's a data girl, so you've got to wait.
Data. So as you can tell, I gain data, I keep grabbing it, and now we're rolling. So that's how it kind of works for me.
I think we got to wait about 7 to 10 days from baseball from Mindy, but it's all right. There's enough basketball out there for you anyways, right? So what's covered also in College Hoops is now with that 30-day, you'll get through the Final Four. So all that's left is the championship game. So the 30-day pass will get you all the way to the Final Four when this NCAA tournament dwindles down to 2 teams. So lots of coverage. Conference tournament action, the regular season that's still going on some of the conferences. The NCAA tournament all the way to the end of the Final Four. And all that's left is the championship game. And of course, then you have also the minor tournaments, your NIT, your CBI, and the Basketball Classic is also covered as well. Lots of coverage there with that 1-month pass. Will save you $66 when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link you see there in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, and of course, get signed up. Then you'll land right on Mindy's page, and then go ahead and get signed up because she's been on absolute fire. You guys have seen the numbers and there, so just get signed up to her long-term passes. All right, Mindy. We'll also put together a tour account for you over at Tony Speaks Mindy. Also, we've got on the board as well, the Morning Steam Show. That's another one in the archive, and you'll take your day off tomorrow and then come back here on Saturday. And of course, they can find your program, the product, the show list as well up on the Discord.
Yeah, Mindy gets sleepy towards the end of the week, so I need my rest. I need to get rejuvenated for the long 6-day stretch there. So looking forward to a little bit of rest tomorrow, but you can always find us in the Discord. You can ask us any questions there. We don't mind answering. That's what we're there for. It's, a full-time chat board. And of course, then, we're talking about maybe having the biggest day ever here on the Morning Steam. We're trying to rally the troops. But of course, when we were, maybe discussing that, via Blake, he was putting that together for us. We, of course, got the record here today. So we had 119 live viewers with us. So we think that's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And we're really excited about that. So may even get there again here on Saturday. So make sure you are there Saturday, 8 a.m. Central, where we'll go over the biggest games here in the NCAA college basketball. Usually about 5 to 7 games there. We can also do games by request. So in the Discord, I'll do the lineup for the next day. So you can definitely go ahead and put your requests in the Discord. We will do sometimes a lot of, live. We'll go ahead and give you our leans, but we can do a lot more work if we know the plays ahead of time as well, rather than doing it on the fly. But either way, we don't mind. We're here to help out. We're here to give you the information. We're here to give you stuff to go ahead and do your due diligence. We know that you guys are coming with your plays, seeing what we think about as consensus, and then all you're doing is winning right now. So everyone in the chat room, we saw some people winning at a couple grand. We saw like 7-team parlays. 3-team parlays. Everyone's been winning. It's a great community. Hope you'll all join. Hope you'll all be there. Come and hang out with a lot of like-minded folks while you drink your coffee in the morning. And then you can also find me on Twitter You can also find Ramon on Twitter, Tiffany on Twitter, and Ben on Twitter. So you can get even more free plays, usually 1 to 2. Mine is out there in college basketball. I know Tiffany's is in the NBA. So you can even get more free picks here today. So get out there right now at Tony's Picks Mindy. Go ahead and follow, click on the bell to get the notifications because you never want to miss out on more free plays at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right, guys. Check out Mindy there on Tony's Picks. Mindy, and of course, the Discord is hopping up there, guys. So make sure you check her out there.
Right.
A lot of content on the Discord, and of course, the Twitter is where you want to check it out. Of course, the long-term passes, go ahead and get signed up. All right, Mindy, it's always great having you show. Continue that success. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
Perfect. We'll see you then. Bye.
You got it. Mindy Hahn here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here on Game Day Picks Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. We want you guys live with us, get the plays in real time, and of course, participate here in our chat as well. Shout out there to Brent and Blake and Ziggy Balls in there. What's up? What's up, Ziggy Balls? I like seeing your little Twitter account. Although I've seen that list is getting shrunk. There's some people being mean to you over there on Twitter. I used to see like a list of like 30 to 40 people on his free picks he would send out every day. But anyway, let's continue on here on the show. It's now time to welcome in Ramon Scott. You'll catch him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Check the morning steam here Saturday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Rick and Ramon's ready to roll. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, just checking out Ziggy's play of the day. He does a good job marketing. Make sure he tags all those popular YouTubers and sometimes gets some retweets. Knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but that list is getting shorter. It used to be like 30 to 40 on that list, and last it's been shrinking down to 10, 9, and 6 today. I said, what's going on? These people being mean to him? Oh, no, I know a lot of those people on that list.
It's a good list. It's a good list.
Oh, it's a very good list. Well, all right. Well,
yeah, watching basketball, watching a little soccer. Earlier in the morning steam, I did say that soccer was a little light, but I forgot the Copa del Rey was today, and the El Clasico matchup. Sorry about that. It wasn't a league game or anything, so I missed it on my schedule. Sorry, everybody. Good game.
Boy, Ramon just loves apologizing, man. He never remembers enough successes, but boy, he sure likes to let you know when he screwed up something. And he'll let you know once, maybe twice, maybe he'll bring it again 3 times on this show. But anyway, let's get underway here as we got Youngstown State here to face Detroit. Youngstown State here lane 9, total sits at 157.
Yep. Can't apologize for the winning 2-0 today. Going to get it going here with another one. Another free winner here on the show, Tony. We're going out to the Horizon League. They're playing the tournament at the home sites at this round. So Detroit is going to be on the road here against Youngstown. We're looking at a pretty big total here. You see it on the screen, 157. You're wondering how these teams are going to get to that number. It's a defense optional league in the Horizon. We know that, but we got a secret weapon today, and it's big news from Detroit Mercy and the real AD, Antoine Davis. He's 26 points shy of the all-time record for most points scored in college basketball history. We just had, getting a bunch of attention with a new scoring champion, obviously, in the NBA and LBJ, but how about the real AD? Going to set the record tonight against Youngstown. How will he set the record? Well, of course, with the pace of these two teams, probably should be able to dictate that. Not only that, Antoine Davis is going to be his last game, man. Youngstown's a pretty big favorite here. They're the number 1 seed. Got to get the ball to Antoine Davis. Would a coach sacrifice getting the ball to one player to set the all-time record? Yeah, he's playing a 5th year. We get that, but he's still going to be number 1 after this game. Well, that coach is Mike Davis. That Mike Davis. It's his dad, too. Don't forget. So Antoine Davis is going to have the ball here, Tony. He's already, you look at Ken Palm, you see that little possession. He's number 1. You see the, percentage of shots on the team. He's number 1. So nobody, holds the ball more. Nobody shoots the ball more in the country on their team than Antoine Davis. He averages 28.5 points a game. He needs 26 points tonight. He's the 2-time now Horizon League Player of the Year. He was named that last week for this season as well. He had 38 points in the win on Tuesday night, 81-68 against Fort Wayne. They had 70 possessions, by the way. 14 of 27 in that game. Davis against YSU, 32 points in the first meeting of the season, January 12th. 66 possessions in that one, 84-79. That went for 163, and he didn't need all those points in that. Well, he did. He needed a little bit more, but for a scoring record like they're going to be counting down tonight, they're going to get that thing early, I would think. He only had 15 points in the road game against Youngstown. Detroit was without some players in that game, so maybe a little bit of concern because, well, you can look at this two ways. Detroit could be missing as many as 4 reserves tonight. They're not on the injured list, but I think that's just not a well-traveled piece of news. It's not certain also. But Detroit does have some issues on the bench coming into this game. Detroit's gone 12-6 to the over on the road, including 7 of their last 8 games to the over. They're averaging 77 a game, going up against a Youngstown team that averages 83.5 points per game. So should be a high-scoring game. Detroit also one of the top offensive rebounding teams because they take a lot of shots. Antoine Davis is not the leading percentage shooter by a wide margin. So they're like near top 10 in offensive rebounding are the Titans. Youngstown, they're a dead solid over, Tony. 28 of their last 39, 35 of their last 52 have gone over. 21-8 to the over this season, 18-8 to the over as a favorite, including 4-1-1 in their last 6 against sub-500 teams like Detroit Mercy. They're off a 93-79 win. That was a non-tournament game, but they hit 57% in that one. They also, in their last 4 games, they scored 95 against Green Bay, 87 against Milwaukee. You look at effective field goal percentage matchup for Youngstown. We talk about Davis and what Detroit needs to do. Youngstown can just sit back and cooperate and probably end up winning this game, by double digits. Youngstown 14th in effective field goal percentage, while Detroit is 320th in effective field goal percentage defense. Easy pickings for Youngstown. They'll be happy to let Davis set his record, and they'll celebrate him probably even in Youngstown's arena. This guy's a legend, no doubt, in that conference. And interestingly, Horizon tournament games have gone over in 6 straight with the spread of 8 or more, and that's what we're looking at in this one. As you see it there, 9 points. So they got some guys. Dwayne Cohill, probably the second best player in the Horizon League on Youngstown. They've also got Brandon Rush and Malik Green. So Youngstown can handle this, but there's no chance, Tony, that Detroit doesn't do everything in their power. Now, they could lose the game, I guess, and it'll get the record, but needs 26. And, you've seen 70 possessions. See, those are big numbers, man, for number of possessions. You got to figure Detroit is heading that way again in this one. I mean, it honestly, Tony, sounds like a game that's going to reach 175 points tonight. It's a premium, but I got to have a narrative for my appearances with you. So there you have it.
All right, Ramon here, Detroit, Youngstown State over 156.5. And of course, one thing to note here with this these early rounds of Horizon, these are campus sites, if I'm not mistaken, Ramon. So this will be at home for Youngstown.
Yeah, so that was the concern, but, again, Davis had 15 in that game. Detroit was very dysfunctional in that appearance against Youngstown. The focus is clear here. Sure, Detroit could win again. Maybe he doesn't get. Maybe Detroit will get the upset. Remember, Youngstown's the number 1 seed. They've had the stellar season for the Penguins. These are the top 2 offenses in the Horizon, so it should travel in this situation. Detroit, has had some moments this year as well, but an unsuccessful season. No doubt about it. So this is a championship moment for them tonight in this game to get a pretty big honor here for Davis. And that's really the focus of this one. Youngstown will probably grab their win, move on. Number 1 seed, I think they can do it in this conference and get to the NCAA tournament. Have to win this one. This is their first game. Obviously, Detroit, their second game off that win against Fort Wayne, scored 81 points, by the way, in that one. I think I mentioned.
That's right. Detroit, Youngstown State over 156.5. This one to have a start time here of 8 Eastern time. Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for today's action. Look at the results here for 2023. 3,433 units of profit. It's all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. We actually can add another 100 up there, 35, as we're getting some scoring here. 24-hour clock here on our grading for the 1 year. And so right now, Ramon, great results. We still have lots of action today. College hoops with the conference tournaments, NBA on the board with 4, but NHL as well. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
5-pack in college basketball tonight. That's the main focus. We're so hot in college basketball. I've already pulled off 2 winners today, and going to come in with a 5-pack tonight. Check it out. Just $30. I'm hot, but I'm passing along the savings. Sometimes I charge $35 for that 5-pack, and I'm not right now. I want everybody to get on board and capitalize with this run that I'm on currently in college basketball off a 6-2 day yesterday, 2-0 so far today. The winners keep coming. Tony, I feel like it's not searching for premium picks, is looking at a game and just deciding what is the premium pick in this game. If there is one, certainly, but I mean, I feel like more like I could just look at the card in each game individually rather than trying to piecemeal what the hot plays are, because the board is looking, the hoop's looking pretty big right now. So feeling pretty strong about that. We'll roll with this 5-pack. We're going to have a late package as well. This is a chaotic card with that tournament action mixed in with the late regular season action. So I've got action still beyond on that card, finalizing that. Joked about it on the show, might not have anything in the NHL. Mindy mentioned it. We had so many agreements with the team and with 7 games. So there's a couple of spots that I'm looking at we might be involved in as well. Stay tuned. In one game in the NBA, I know I'm going to be on. I don't know if I can make a 3-pack tonight in the NBA. Mindy and I had a couple of agreements on the card, so what I'm going to end up probably have one for sure that I like. It might just be a $15 special, I'm thinking at this point, if I can't add or 1 or 2 to make a package with it. So just one game that I like in the NBA in there for subscribers, but not yet for in a package. So we'll see if I can get a 3-pack out of that. I'm hot, doing well in the NBA too, but did roll a for last night. Was bummed out about that, but didn't affect having a winning day other than not a huge winning day. So anyways, Tony, that's the plan tonight. Feeling strong about this college card certainly right now. Man, the games are looking pretty good tonight as well. So just want to keep the winning going, not jinx it yet. Troy's in a little bit of a battle. Sweat with Ramon. Start 3-0. We need Troy to lay these points. I got a good number in there on the system. Gave it out plenty early to the subscribers at a lower number than it went off at. But right now, close game. 29-28 in Arkansas State on top with under 2 minutes to play in the first half in action there. Also more of Tony's favorite Arch Madness, Indiana State underway against Evansville, and they're off to 7-0 lead. I liked Indiana State there, but man, laying 17 points, it was a little too much to give out as a premium, but they probably rolled them too.
That's right, guys. Again, everyone's got over at Tony's Picks. Of course, you can see I'll put the results up here again here for Ramon. He's been on absolute fire. You see the numbers here, 3,433 units of profit, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com tonight over on the site. Of course, Ramon, as he mentioned here, is college basketball Thursday night 5-pack, 5 premium plays for Ramon. So get on board there. Of course, you see that is profit guarantee. You must earn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. Also, Ramon, you may consider that long-term pass for Ramon. The way he's been running, that 1-month pass is a fantastic value. Get all Ramon's premium plays here for 30 days. That includes all his NBA, NHL, and of course, college basketball. This will take you all the way to the end of the Final Four. All that's left will be the championship game. So this tournament, the NCAAB tournament, will dwindle down to just 1 game, 2 teams standing by the time this 30-day pass expires. So fantastic value. You get all remainder of the regular season from college hoops, all these conference tournaments play, the minor tournaments, the NIT, the CBI, the Basketball Classic. Remember the NIT finals in Las Vegas this year. A lot of tournaments action in Vegas. So get on board there, Ramon Scott, with that long-term pass. We'll save you $66 off that 1-month pass when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link you see there in the description. Go to the All Cappers tab, then click Ramon's name, and you'll land right on his page and go ahead and get signed up. All right, Ramon, we also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Pick Ramon. We're there. Of course, we can catch you on the morning steam Saturday through Thursday here at 9 a.m. Each time. We'll have a little day off tomorrow. Come back Saturday, refreshed. Of course, we can find some of you as well on the Discord.
Yeah, and if I could, Tony, I'm going to give out the social media plan. There's some technical issues going on, and I'm going to apologize again. We promo it every day here, but only about 1 in 4 plays are actually reaching the Twitter account. We'll try to work on that. So it's Rutgers and Minnesota under today. We're entering them in the system. It's not quite working out right now. So apologize if anyone has gone. No wonder we're not getting subscribers to those Twitter accounts. So Rutgers, Minnesota under 127 today. I'm going to give it out right now. I'm not sure what's going on there, but follow at Tony's Picks for Ramon. The plays are getting up there about one every 4 or 5 days anyway. So we're putting them in. We got plays. You're missing out on more winners. You better pick up my packages because that's not quite cutting it at this point. So head on over to Tony's Picks Ramon. Sign up there, though. You'll get some, notified every once in a while with some more free picks from us here at Tony'sPicks.com. And also, I have 2 embedded plays in the Tony's Picks website today. Got video selections for you in some extra college basketball games on the board. So log on, find that leaderboard video. I'm going to play for you there in that video, and also on the sponsored video. We got another play for you there as well. So a couple more plays. That's what we do. We give out free plays here at Tony'sPicks.com every day in different forms, different formats. Try to get you as many free plays as possible. Also, meet up with us in that Discord. Hey, you got requests? Take it like a DJ, maybe. We'll just dole out plays in there. There are plenty of them with this card still. Not everybody's been eliminated yet. We've only knocked off a handful of teams so far, Tony. So we'll have more. Better give out some picks on some of these games before those teams are out. Like Detroit. Better do it tonight, Detroit.
Yep, so check out Ramon there, or you'll find his social media play there over at on a homepage here with our sponsored pick. And of course, you'll visit the homepage and hit the premium pick tab. You'll find Ramon's leaderboard video up here at the top. So go ahead and check it out there on the site at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see there as well. And of course, Ramon, you can find him over there over on the Discord. You have questions for Ramon. Someone was talking about European basketball today on the show this morning. Let's see here. You can find them over on the Discord as well. And I just got to find where the Discord is. What do we do here? Oh, here we go. There's the Discord. Actually, let me refresh it. That's what I forgot to do. There we go. A lot of content there on Discord. I don't think I put the link here today. No. Well, anyway, we'll have a link up there soon. But again, you can check us out on the Discord. A lot of great content up there. And of course, you can actually put in your request for the morning steam for their college basketball coverage on Saturday's games. Mindy will have a post up there the day before. And if you have any requests for the games you want covered, get them in there by 6 p.m. By 9 p.m. Eastern time, so it's enough time for them to get the graphics and the picks research there. And you'll see a lot of content there from the folks there in the Discord. And of course, remember the props that are up there. A lot of the community up there, they love to put up their props, something we don't cover here. So get a lot of content there from the folks. And someone was requesting horse racing. Pretty sure to post this stuff up there. There's a lot of contributors there on the Discord. I think it's getting closer and closer to 80, so pretty good community there. So guys, check it out there on the Discord. All right, Ramon, now we got you. We got everything covered. So guys, Ramon, it's always great having you show. Continue that success, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
Thank you, Tony. See you then.
You got Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here on Game Day Picks, Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. We want you guys to be live with us, get the plays in real time, so you can get the best numbers. And of course, we're here with you Monday through Friday here at 3 Eastern Time. All right, let's continue on here with Game Day Picks. It's time to get to my play tonight. We're going to go here looking at this one between Michigan Wolverines and Illinois. Tonight we got Illinois here laying 5. The total sits here at 144.5, and I'll be in this one on. I'll take in this game Michigan here plus the 5 in this game. The Wolverines, they're 17 and 12, 11 and 7 in the Big Ten. This game is important for them. Of course, a lot of these teams that are in the Big Ten, middling teams, they got to really try to help their chances of getting this tournament. When you look at the Illinois final line, they have failed to cover 4 of 5. They're shooting just 43%, but the defense has been poor here over that period of time, giving up 47% shooting over that time period. And of course, they've really struggled the final line with turnovers in the Big Ten, a poor three-point shooting team, just 29%. And of course, with Michigan, this is a team that shoots really well in conference, 35% from 3, 52% inside. They're very good at defending the paint, very good at defending the three-point line. So we'll go here with Michigan here at +5 here against the Illinois Final Illini. And whereas you guys can check me out today over at TonySpix.com. Those are live odds. We're working on the odds here, so we've got live odds now that we're going to be displaying on our show, and we'll soon have it throughout the show here. We're pinging it here about every minute or so. So if this changes, it will. But this is using a Vegas property as the line provider here. Of course, our odds may be better if we have. We're looking at probably 10 to 15 different books. So, but this is the current odds right now in Vegas with a major Vegas book. So there you go. So we're going on a little bit with some more of the graphics on the show. So we'll have that's just a sign of things to come here with us here at Tony's Picks. We've got a lot of plans here for you guys here. So hopefully we continue on with our success, guys. So let's get to the recap here. Now it's time to recap. Oh, by the way, what I have at TonySpix.com, I have 4 premium plays today for you over on the site. Of course, I've got the best bet today going in the, let's see, we got it ready to roll here. Best bet from the NBA up on the board right now, as well as 3 premium plays tonight. A couple from College Hoops, 1 from the NBA in a 3-pack, and of course my standalone best bet up on the board right now from the NBA. So get on board. My long-term passes, I have a 3, 7, or 30-day sports pass. Get all my premium plays for that period of time you select when you go to my handicapper page and you make that purchase. And of course, use that promo code TonyT at checkout and you'll save 20% off. You can access my page here by clicking the link you see there in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and go ahead and get signed up. All right, that's going to do it here for our show, guys. I'd like to thank everyone in the chat room. Brent's here as well. Mindy was in the chat. Ramon is in there as well. We talked to Ziggy earlier in the day. Blake as well. Great contributions from Blake today. Ziggy with his plays. Guys, so check us out there. Don't forget to Discord. Take a peek today. There'll be a lot more content from our community in there. All right. Did I get to the recap? I think I did, right? Yeah, we did get to the recap, right? No, we go. If I didn't, I'm going back to it. All right. Mindy, Wichita State, Houston, over 133.5. Ramon, Detroit, Youngstown State, over 156.5. I'm on Michigan here at +5 against Illinois. So I think we got it covered if I forgot. All right, that's going to do it for this edition here of Game Day Picks. Guys, make sure you're back tomorrow here at 3 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in our cappers from Tony's Picks, and we've got the live plays for you here in the prime for the games on Friday. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, set those notifications. Greatly appreciate that. All right, that's going to do it for the show. Let's bring in our crew from today. Anyway, goodbye to guys. You guys have a great evening, afternoon, and we'll catch up with you again here tomorrow.